Okay, we'll just, actually we are now in our learning session, and for the past weeks we've talked about book from the learnings from Getting Loaded by Peter Belagos. So we're going to take a break from that. So now I just want to share with you this book that I have come across with during the holidays. It's called Don't Sweat the Small Stuff About Money. It teaches about the spiritual and practical ways to create abundance and more fun in your life by Richard Carlson. I got it at actually Fully Booked Rockwell. So I just actually have some teachings with that in my slideshow. Okay, so don't sweat the small stuff about money. So here are some topics that they're covering here. Buy yourself first, and then don't worry about the money, invest in it. Maintain wealth accumulation. Keep in mind that the cheaper is not always the better. And create your own luck. And also, you should have a plan and don't get lost in your plan. So those are some of the topics that's being covered in this book. So I encourage you to get this book. It's a short read. I mean, you can actually read it, 2 hours? You're done. So, so I encourage you to read this. So 4 hours finance news. Okay, banking, business, and finance news. The market breaks 6,000 point mark, and the FMICC 3 billion income this year. Learn to handle money better, Angara tells Filipinos. And tells Pinoy, Angara tells Pinoys to learn to handle money better, Angara tells Pinoy. And T-bill rates sink to historic lows. MPIC to acquire stake in Cebu water project. So actually, those are all good news. And for our money news there, for our finance watch, the stock market as of yesterday, when the index was 6,044.91, it opened at 5,972.81. It went on a high of 6,044.91, and it went on a low of 5,972.81. For our peso, US dollar exchange rate, it opened at 40.880. It went on a high of 40.870. It went on a low of 40.930. It averaged at 40.894. Okay, so going again, our guest for today is Professor J. Peñaflor, the Market Education Specialist of the Philippine Stock Exchange. So, so Professor, so what do we have to look forward to for 2013?
Well, 2013 should be as good as 2012. There are still catalysts that will make PSEI soar to greater levels. First is the expected credit rating upgrade to investment grade level, which we think will be a game changer. So we expect that to happen hopefully within the first half of the year. Pag nangyari yan,
so what are these catalysts?
First is that upgrade to credit rating upgrade to investment grade level, which for me will be a major catalyst, a game changer. So first half.
Ano ba ang credit rating natin ngayon? What's our
ngayon, below investment grade pa tayo, Ms. Ro,
okay.
no? Pero pag nag-investment grade tayo, which I think will be the first time, foreign funds will come in. There will be confidence in the local economy, in the stock market, and so companies' share prices will definitely rocket. Specifically those which have not moved up yet.
Okay.
So ask your brokers, sino pa ba yung hindi tumataas?
Okay.
Sino pa ba yung hindi nag-break out dun sa range dun sa resistance level nila.
Okay.
And then there will also be election next year. So
this year?
This year, sorry,
May.
2013.
Yeah.
So there will be election spending. So look,
there's money, a lot of money going around
correct.
there.
So look for companies that who will benefit from massive election spending?
But
So,
on the other hand,
yeah.
diba, elections coming, so the security, is there a security threat, and will that affect the economy?
I think the situation is not as well is not as bad as the previous elections. Ano? Ngayon naman yung ating political backdrop is more stable, ano? Peaceful naman. At saka hindi pa naman to yung presidential election, ano? Ito kung baga national election pero mga senador lang. So hindi siya ganun ka in terms of uncertainty, hindi ganun ka problematic, ano. So well, I think this election will be peaceful, ano. But well, you're right, ano, kasi historically pag may election, meron period of uncertainty.
Pero maraming money, it's a lot of money is going
Yeah.
around, but there's a period of uncertainty as well.
Correct, oo. So usually, lalo na pag presidential election, market goes down. Kasi nawawalan ng confidence yung mga tao, sasabihin ng mga tao, wag muna tayo mag-invest kasi baka magkaroon ng gulo. Ano? Pero alam nyo, maling strategy yan. Sabi natin, buy low, sell high. Pag ang sabi nga ng isang magaling na investor, kilala nating lahat, the third richest man in the world, si Warren Buffett, sabi nga niya, di ba? Be greedy when others are fearful and be fearful when others are greedy. So usually, pag may election sa Pilipinas, takot lahat. Ano? Ayaw nila mag-invest and so stock prices go down. Ibis na matakot ka, that's the best time to be greedy, that's the best time to buy with all your might, ano? Kasi temporary lang yung magiging effect. Bababa ng konti, nagre-recover. Lalong-lalo na kung yung ekonomiya maganda yung takbo, solid yung indicators, yung fundamentals is solid, companies are earning, no? So how can you go wrong if all those indicators are positive, yung effect ng election uncertainty temporary lang.
Okay, so May, and then after May, the elections finish.
Yeah.
So do you think that the market will still be sustaining that same growth?
Well, economy is expected to grow more than 7% next year.
Okay.
Well, we mentioned about the credit rating upgrade, possible credit rating upgrade. Consumer spending, I think, will increase.
Yes.
One of the best things about the Philippine economy is the overseas Filipino dollar remittances, ano?
Yeah.
So 17-18 billion dollars a year. Ang daming pinapadala na dolyar, kaya yung consumer spending is
Pero
up.
meron akong question dyan. Di ba yung dollars natin bumababa?
Yan. Okay.
So how will that affect us?
Kaya yung Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas, minamanage rin nila, ano, kinokontrol nila na yung exchange rate hindi bumaba o hindi yung Philippine peso hindi tumaas masyado na posible nang makaapekto sa OFW at saka sa export
So
sector.
it's going to maintain at a 40 rate, no?
Well, I
40.
think 40 is manageable. 39, 38 personally
Pwede pa.
might have some harmful effects
Yes.
or effects in the export and OFW sectors already.
Just like in the news earlier, the T-bill rates are all down right now. And so maybe we can tell our viewers why it's down, because the market is up.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. So may yung mga Pilipino sabi nila maganda
Kasi
yung potential sa stocks, doon muna tayo. Ano? So meron
So pag mataas ang
confidence.
T-bill rates, mababa ang stocks. Pag
Posible.
mataas ang stocks, mababa ang T-bill rates.
Or fixed income instruments as a whole,
Yeah.
no? So when market sees that it's more profitable or more lucrative to invest in the market, dun sila. So yung demand goes to equities. So wala muna dun sa fixed income instruments. Pero pag nakita naman nila sandali, mukhang pababa na yung merkado, wala na ganong return potential, mag-shift naman sila dun sa fixed income instruments.
We have a question, cell phone ending 5411. Good AM, sir, may I ask if it's possible to earn 5% per month in the stock market?
5% per month? It's possible.
Yeah.
That's possible. But well, informed that it's not guaranteed. Okay, you can earn as much as 50% in one day. That's possible, but it's not guaranteed. Ano? Your 1,000 pesos can double 2,000, 3,000 pesos in a very short period of time, but you can also lose all your 1,000 pesos.
So is
in a
5%
short-
conservative? I mean, in relation to this the question of
5%, 5% might be conservative. May mga speculative stocks tayo, 20, 30, 40, up to 50% in a day. But again, it's not guaranteed. Ano? Yung principal mo, kung hindi kayo mag-iingat, posible rin mawala ng parang bula. So, learn first before investing. Ano? Do not invest if you don't know anything about the stock market. Learn fundamental and technical analysis. Ano? So that you'd know what stocks to buy and you'd know when to buy that good stocks.
That good stock.
Ano?
Okay.
So, it will require you time, ano,
That's true.
knowledge, ano,
And it's not just in one
patience.
sitting. It's an ongoing learning in the
Correct,
market, right?
correct, yeah.
Yeah.
And wag naman lahat sa stocks, ano. Yung iba kasi sa ginagawang hanap buhay yung stocks, ano, hindi rin tama 'yan, ano. Remember, when investing, invest only your disposable income and not all your disposable income. You have to diversify. And diversify according to your profile as an investor. So if you have like 100,000 pesos, at risk taker ka, sige up to 50% for stocks. Ano? 50% fixed income instruments. So alam naman natin yan, I'm sure, Ms. Ro, naturo mo na sa mga viewers natin yan na your diversification, your strategy will depend on your objectives, on your profile, on your target returns, etc. So there are several factors to be considered, when investing, when allocating assets, and when diversifying.
I see. Okay, so you said that, or going back, no, you said that until May we're going to be good. After May, that's the first half of the year.
I personally think that
I think
first half
would be
would still be bullish.
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 So will it be bearish on the second half of the year, you think?
Historically, June, July, August are lean months, Kaya ang tawag nga dyan ng mga investor dyan sa mga buwan na yan, mga ghost months, It usually starts July and then will run through August daw yung ghost month. But it usually runs through September and then October recovery, pero well, pag lean months na ulit, bababa yung presyo ng stocks, that's the best time to
Pero
buy.
nangyari ba yun noong 2012? Kasi parang
Yes.
but still it was going up, di ba?
Third quarter usually down. And last year, 2012, it was significantly down because that was the time when the US, when America was downgraded to a lower credit rating. And then a month or 2 months after, pumutok naman yung problema sa Greece. So bagsak yung merkado natin third quarter of last year. And historically, laging mas mababa yung market pag third quarter kasi wala ganong economic developments, wala ganong spending. Bakit walang spending sa third quarter?
Are they saving up for the fourth quarter?
Correct.
Because of the
Fourth quarter,
holiday spending? Yeah.
Fourth quarter is the best quarter in terms of spending. Why? May Christmas, may New Year, may bonus yung mga tao. First quarter, ganun rin. Second quarter naman, may spending. Bayaran ng tuition, bibili ka ng mga libro, school supplies, etc. Pero third quarter, wala ganong catalyst. And so, third quarter, usually lowest level yung output ng ekonomiya. At tapos yung may mga Chinese pa naniniwala na ghost months yun, hindi pwede mag-construct ng bahay, etc. Third quarter yan. Pero second quarter, wala ganong ulan, construction is moving. Papatayo ka ng bahay kasi hindi gaano bumabagyo, hindi gaano umuulan. So that's the best quarter. So may additional spending. ano, na may na stimulate yung ekonomiya.
Mm-mm.
Ano, so historically, third quarter is a lean quarter.
So kung if you have extra money, it's time to
That's
buy
the
on the
best time
third
to buy.
quarter.
Oo, so we
And
hope
best time to let go is around mid-year.
yan, oo,
Okay.
mid-year. So
I'll
ngayon,
take note of that.
yes, kasi ngayon, first quarter, second quarter, aside from the indicators or possible catalysts that we mentioned, credit rating upgrade, sustained economic growth, election spending, yung PPP projects pala, we forgot that.
Oh,
ano?
what is that? Okay.
Private, public-private partnership, spending on infrastructure,
Mm-mm.
papagawa na yung government, the government will start spending on roads, farm-to-market roads, hospitals, airports, etc. So may job creation, may spending. So find out what companies or listed companies will benefit from that.
PPP.
Sino yung mga aawardan ng gobyerno ng mga projects, ano? Para
Around June, July.
that's I think it will start as early as first quarter. That's what President Aquino mentioned. You know, they'll start intensifying spending on PPP first quarter of the year. So tingnan nyo, sino ba yung mga gumagawa ng semento? Sino ba yung mga nasa construction? Sino ba yung nagsusupply ng mga ng steels, etc. No? So those companies will definitely benefit from the spending, from the projects. They'll become more profitable, and if they are more profitable, may reaction sa stock price.
Okay.
Ano?
Yeah.
So what else? PPP, election spending, tourism is okay. You know, like what we said, consumer spending is okay. So lahat yan. Dividend season. Ano? So those companies which became profitable in 2012 will give out dividends usually first half of the year.
Yeah.
So para sa akin, first half pataas pa kasi may mga catalysts pa. Pero pagdating ng third quarter, wala na ganong catalyst. No, nababawasan na. Tapos na yung possible credit rating upgrade. Tapos na yung
Kailan ba
election.
yung possible credit rating?
I think ang sinasabi ng mga economists, ng mga analysts, it will happen within first half of the year. So pag nangyari yan, like what I said, game changer yan. Ano? Sa totoo lang, medyo mahal yung market natin ngayon in terms of an indicator which is known as the PE ratio. Ano? Kung ikukumpara mo, pag mataas yung PE ratio, more than 15
Price to
times.
earnings ratio.
Price to earnings ratio, correct. More than 15, the market or a specific stock is considered expensive. And then you compare it with the other markets.
Okay.
Yung PE ratio ng stock market as a whole natin is already 17 to 18 times.
Yes,
so that
yes.
is
I saw, yeah.
beyond 15 times already. And if you compare that with the other markets like Thailand, Vietnam, and Indonesia, sila below
So 15 pa lang.
below 15 nga sila. Yung iba 15, yung iba below 15. Pero pag nagkaroon tayo ng credit rating upgrade, naging investment grade, para sa akin, manenegate yung PE ratio na mahal na yun. So, i-disregard yan ng merkado. Sabihin nila, no, yung Pilipinas, investment grade. Next tiger economy or probably the new tiger economy of Asia, one of the strongest economies in the world. So, doon tayo mag-invest sa Pilipinas. Kaya, sana po, or ipagdasal rin natin na makuha natin ng maaga yung investment grade na credit rating na yan from international credit rating agencies.
That's good. So there's actually so much to look forward to for 2013.
Yes.
And I can see that the economy is actually looking bright as well, no?
Yes.
Yeah, so there's so much trust. There's a lot of trust now in the Philippines, and I also read that we are the top performing market.
The Philippine Stock Exchange is the best and strongest market
In
in the world in 2012.
2012. You think that will be able to sustain that for this year?
Hopefully, pero it will not be a walk in the park.
Yeah.
Kasi syempre yung mga bagsak last year, syempre sila naman yung mas may mataas na potential or upside potential next year. Pero sana masustain natin, Miss Ro.
Okay, so thank you very much again for taking time out and coming here and sharing your knowledge and your experience for the past year. And do you have any message to our viewers?
Well, learn first before investing. You know, never ever invest if you don't know anything about the stocks or anything about stocks or any investment instrument that you wanna invest in. The best, best weapon is to investigate first before investing.
Okay.
No? So learn first before investing. Ask experts like Miss Ro. If you would like to know more about the stock market, feel free to visit the Philippine Stock Exchange. We give out regular seminars.
When
free
is your seminar?
seminars,
When is your seminar?
every Tuesday, every second and last Tuesdays of the month. You know, so free. 10 to 12, 10 a.m. to 12 noon at the Philippine Stock Exchange boardroom in Ortigas. So if you'd like to know more about those seminars, please feel free to get in touch with Miss MJ De La Rosa Pangan. You can reach her at 688-7465. I'll repeat that, 688-7465.
Okay, thank you very much. And again, we need to manage our wealth wisely. Calculate every move you make towards spending your money. You have to respect the wealth that you have made for you and your family, and honor God and thank Him for the talent and the wisdom that He gave us that brought us where we are today. Again, I will leave you with my magic 3. With luck comes preparedness. Make your money work harder for you and build wealth for your peace of mind. Lastly, thank you to my sponsors, Frank Provost Studio at the Fort and Flawless, for being the answer to my clear skin now. See you next week, same time, same channel, as we continue learning about the different businesses and investment opportunities. Maraming salamat po and Happy New Year to all of you.